Hey everybody, Keith Billis here, host of Live in the Lab, Live in the Business Athlete Performance Lab. This is a weekly roundup of what you missed this week, Live in the Lab. Justin said to me, do the Colby Index before we meet so I can get some context to who you are. So I did it, gave him my number, and his response back to me, oh yeah, pure ADD.
Pure ADD. Hilarious. Would you like to know why I asked that?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay. Most of the world's top visionaries are ADD, diagnosed or undiagnosed. It's not a disorder. It's a sign of genius mislabeled by humans.
Okay. I love how this show has started with Justin Breen.
Probably has never had a show start like that, I'm guessing.
No, you're absolutely correct, and I'm speechless.
You are never speechless. Impossible with your Colby score. I don't care what someone's personality is. I just want to know if they're actually going to do something. And most visionaries, not all, but most visionaries are like you.
Dr. Sera, she is a clinical psychologist. I saw you nodding through a lot of the pre-show. Saw you taking it in.
You'd be a great clinical psychologist. You could add that onto your title.
I'm really glad we're recording this, and I hope my children are going to hear this one day, Dr. Sera, because yesterday I was told I was a visionary. I was told I was a genius, and today I'm being told I can be a clinical psychologist. What the hell am I doing behind the microphone? It's no month. You have the privilege of being the first person in this seat. I'm saying no to peanut butter for the month. It is my poison. As much as I can say no to everything, for some reason, peanut butter always weeds its way back into my life. I'm going to challenge you to pick something, your poison, and put it aside for the month of November. Will you accept my challenge?
Yes, I will accept your challenge. For me, my guilty pleasure is chips, Doritos. When the Marvel movies come out, when the Batman movies come out, I will bring a party-sized bag of Doritos.
Of course you do. You're a party-sized dude, though.
Yeah, I'll sneak them under my jacket, and I'm not ashamed to say this, the bag will be gone in like 5 minutes. So that'll be my no Doritos November.
Dying on time. You've used that term many times in today's show.
Right. How about you live on time?
I paused because that's just an awesome sound clip. Because you're right, it is living on time instead of dying on time. Western medicine and Western society and Western lifestyles teach us to die on time.
When I started to see all the sages and the gurus and the experts dying on time, which would just blow my mind. I'm like, dude, what did that guy not know? All right, so what he doesn't know, I don't know either. And once I opened up the space in my mind to say, I actually don't know the answer. Yeah. And then they're dead. Usually they're all dead by then.
On time. So, who's Dale Weiss?
Wow, that's a good question.
We spoke about identity, and we spoke about loss of identity.
I was in the NHL for 10, and then professionally I was 13.
We're looking to speak to retired athletes like yourself. We're looking to speak to business guys who are trying to get to that next stage in life.
Everything in my whole life since I was 5 years old, I've identified as a hockey player. From the time I was 5 years old, my only dream was to be a hockey player. And when you talk about identity, for me, I'll admit I don't know what my identity is anymore. I'm struggling mentally with kind of just letting go of the spotlight a little bit. That feeling that I would get on a Saturday night walking into the Bell Center.
I can't imagine the emotion of going from being on stage in front of 20,000 people, and then it's all gone.
I think that's something maybe I'm still struggling with, and I need to just let go.
You're a very high intuit, high IQ. Just the way you ask the questions and simplified it, you're definitely a simplifier.
I'm your host. I'm a genius. I'm Keith Billis. I'm live in the lab. I'm live in the Business Athlete Performance Lab. I hope you enjoyed the Week in Review. We run Monday to Friday, noon Central Time, -5 GMT, and we're in the middle of no month. And as you can see, I still got my jar of peanut butter taped up. I'm Keith Billis, and I'm your host. I don't know what I'm doing next. I'm Keith Billis, and I'm the Business Athlete.